everybody! Welcome back to MomNMeBeauty. Today I am going to be showing you some of my top drugstore picks that I've gotten over the last month to month and a half. I'm really excited about this video. But before we get started, I do want to remind you, we do post 2 beauty videos a week. On Mondays is Mom and Me Day with my daughter Emma, and on Thursdays is either Teen Take or Mom Moment. And today is a Mom Moment video. So stay tuned and let's get started. Before we get into all these products, I have to tell you that I've gotten a lot of new makeup over the last month to month and a half. Some of it is new launches, some of it is stuff that's been around for a while but is new to me. And I initially sat down to tape everything that I have gotten in the last month and a half and to let you know what my impression of it is. And it was getting into like a 45-minute video, so I had to narrow it down. But I want to bring you the top picks that I have from as many categories as I could get and just show you what I thought of them and see if that's something that would fit you as well. So the first category that I wanted to touch base on is beauty blenders. Now this is the L'Oreal Beauty Blender. This is their version of it. This launched within the last month and a half, maybe 2 months at most. You can see how squishy it is. This is fantastic. It is so soft. It does not pull at your foundation when you go to blend it in. It does expand to quite a bit, and excuse the dirtiness on the bottom. I did use it today, but it's got a flat bottom, perfect for blending out your foundation over larger areas of your face like your cheeks or your forehead. And then it does taper down at the top. You can see that there. And really helps to get into those tighter areas like around your nose, around your eye, to blend out concealer and foundation. Okay, so next category is concealer. Now this was so hard for me to narrow down, but this is something that's come out by Wet n Wild in the last couple of months. This is their Photofocus concealer. Now I own the Tarte Shape Tape, which is a cult favorite across YouTube. And I have to compare all concealers that I buy now against that. The formulation of that Tarte is so thick, but so pigmented, and it doesn't go anywhere, doesn't settle into fine lines. It's fantastic. But we're talking about drugstore purchases. So this I picked up, I think, at my local CVS. It's part of their new HD Photofocus line. The formulation of this, dare I say, is very similar, if not the same, as the Tarte Shape Tape. It is so thick, so pigmented. It does not settle into fine lines. You have to set it. You do have to set it after you apply it and after you blend it in. But once it's set, it's not going anywhere, and it will stay on all day long. So that's the swatch right there. And blend it out a little bit. See, even blended, it still has quite a bit of coverage and pigmentation. It doesn't oxidize very much either, and it does provide some brightness underneath my eyes. I do have this on today, and I have quite dark circles underneath my eyes. This stuff like erases it. It's gone, not there. So it makes you look refreshed, like you've had your full 8 hours of sleep. And I'm in the color Light Ivory. Yeah, I love this stuff. It's a fraction of the price, and I've been reaching for this every day since I got it. Highly recommend it. Then again, I highly recommend everything I'm bringing to you in this video. Okay, next category is bronzer. Now, this is on the higher end of drugstore prices, but it's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. You open it up, you can see it there. The color of this is fantastic. Now, I like cooler colored bronzers and contour colors. I like that little bit of gray to it. You can see it right here. It's a wonderful color, and the smell is fantastic. It smells so much of like coconut and vanilla. It's like you get transported to the Bahamas. You're on a wonderful vacation, but it's so soft. It melts into the skin, and it really does give my skin a nice, healthy, sun-kissed look to it. And I have it over my forehead and down the my temples and a little bit underneath my cheeks. It's fantastic. Can't recommend this enough. Next product is also by Physicians Formula. This is the Physicians Formula Naturally Nude. This is their highlighter. I don't know what you call that, highlighter palette. These not only work well as a highlighter, but they work well as eyeshadows. So what I do is I swirl my brush around in it and pick up a little bit of all the colors, and it ends up being like a nice pinky champagne color. This formulation is also so soft, and this also melts into the skin. It gives your skin a nice healthy glow, a dewiness to your skin. It doesn't look cakey, lasts all day long, does not fade or wear off. And I'm also wearing that today as well on the tops of my cheekbones. It does come with a brush and a mirror in the back. You can see that there. And there's the brush. I actually haven't taken plastic off it. I haven't even used the brush. All right, we're gonna continue on with the face categories. Next is not new to the market, but it is new to me. This is the Milani Powder Blush, and it's in Tea Rose. And you can see the very pretty rose imprint that's in the blush. This formulation is fantastic. It is very, very pigmented. So if you're like me and you don't like a very bright, rosy cheek, go light with your brush. Really, like 1 or 2 sweeps, tap off the excess, and then lightly blend it into your cheeks. It looks fantastic. And you can see the color right there. It's a nice cool pink going along with my cool theme. And it just gives a nice blush to your skin. Okay, next up in our face category is an e.l.f. product. This is something that I picked up at a local Target, I think. This is their cream contour palette, and you can see that there is this color right here, which is like a highlighter, and then you get 3 contour or bronzing shades. And I love this one. It's the coolest but lightest one in the bunch. This I actually have on today is my contour shade. I put this on with either a toothbrush, like makeup brush, or a specific contour brush, and then I blend it out with my beauty blender. So pretty, so natural. It really gives a nice natural chiseled look to my cheeks. And it feels so good on the skin, doesn't dry out, doesn't fade all day long, and so affordable. So go pick yourself up one of these too. Okay, now we're moving on to the eyes. Now this next pick of mine came to me as an extreme shocker. I had gone to ULTA, made a purchase, and part of the perks of this particular purchase that I made was that you got a free sample of the ULTA Beauty brand Tinted Eye Primer. And they gave me this one. This is the champagne one. Now, any experience that I've had with ULTA brand, it's not very good. I've tried their eyeshadows, I've tried a few of their lip glosses, I've tried blushes. Never worked out for me. So I was very skeptical when I tried this product, but boy, was I in for a shocker. This eyeshadow primer brightens up any eyeshadow that you put on it, whether it's drugstore or high-end luxury brand. It keeps those eyeshadows locked into your eyelids all day long. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't crease. It is fantastic, and it's right there. You can see it's there's the shimmer right there. Oh my goodness. Where has this been all my life? I could not believe it. I was floored. And this was the full size that they gave me as a sample. So I was curious to see, do they have any primers without the shimmer? Turns out they do. So I went and I bought this one. This is the nude one. I have it on my eyelids today. You obviously can't tell because I've got shadows over top it, but trust me when I tell you, I have put this stuff to the test. I have had it on for 16 hours before. Eyeshadows look just as fresh as they did when I put them on that morning. So I cannot get over how well this product works. So affordable. And if you have been watching us since the beginning, you know that I am completely obsessed and loyal to the NYX Waterproof It eyeshadow base primer. This stuff, I've been reaching for this. I have not reached for my NYX. I love NYX, but I have not been reaching for it. I've been reaching for this every single day. Can't get enough of it. Love it. Absolutely obsessed with it. So go out, get yourself one of these. You will thank me later. Okay, next up for eyes is something that I got when we did our e.l.f. haul, and I will link that video down below for you as well as put it up in the cards for you. So we went to the e.l.f. website specifically for certain products that we could not get in stores, and one of them was this palette. This is the eyeshadow Mad for Matte palette. You can see it right there. Oh, I love these colors, especially this one right here. I'm so much a pinks girl. I love my pink eye looks. So this looks really great in the crease, but honestly, all of these shadows, they're so creamy. They're so pigmented. They blend like a dream. They're awesome. And you can see them right there. I gotta learn how to put my swatches in a better area for you guys. But you can see how pigmented they are, but they blend like a dream. They look fantastic on the eyes. They really give a nice depth to the crease if that's where you put them. But there's also some lighter shades too. So if you want to create like a totally matte eyeshadow look, this is the palette to go to, and it's so incredibly affordable. It was $10 for this palette. I really wish I picked up a second one just as a backup because I know I'm gonna hit pan, especially on that pinky rosy color. Oh, I love this palette. Okay, next up for eyes is a product that is recently been launched at the drugstore. This is by Revlon. There we go. This is by Revlon. This is their Colorstay cream eyeshadows. Now, I believe they have something like 8 or 10 colors in the line. I have 6 of them, and I absolutely love these cream eyeshadows. So this one right here is like a nice pinky color. Again, very much my pinks. They don't have color names, they only have color numbers, but I'm gonna show you swatches of all of these on my arm as I talk to you about it. So these Colorstay cream eyeshadows, these also will stay in place and last all day long without creasing, fading, budging, nothing, so long as you give them ample time to dry down. It doesn't take a long time, but I do like to take my hairdryer, put it on the cool setting, blast it over my eyes for a little bit, 5-10 seconds at most, just to dry them down quickly. And you could still blend them for, you know, another minute or so if you want to blend it into your crease. You can put eyeshadow on top of them if you want to use them as a base. And another thing that's really handy about them is that they come with an applicator brush already built into the lid. So it's really handy. You can throw these into your bag if you want to, you know, go to the gym or you're traveling. I have the colors 745, which is that pinky color that I showed you. Then I have the color 730, which is almost like a rose gold color. I have the color 705. This is a really light champagne color. This is well used, just like that pink one. And then I have the color 750, which is like a snow white color. And I have the color 740, which is like a gray purple color. Really pretty. Looks fantastic on outer corners or the inner corners, especially like if you want to do a halo look with your eyeshadow. Oh, beautiful. And then I also have the color 760, which is like a silver color. These are so creamy. They feel so good on the eyelids. And the color payoff is fantastic. So go and pick yourself up some of these too. You can get them when they're on sale. They're a little bit pricey. I think they're ranging anywhere between $7.99 and $8.99 depending on where you go. But you can always get these on sale at your local drugstore. Okay, last up in this video is also a new launch by Wet n Wild. These are their Catsuit liquid lipsticks, Megalast. I actually have number 924B, which is Rubble Rose. I have that on my lips today. These, like, there's no words. They dry down completely matte, but they don't suck the moisture out of your lips, and they last all day long. Doesn't matter if you eat, drink, chow down on some greasy food, they're not going anywhere. If you have to touch up, it's maybe, you know, towards the end of the day, you've been wearing them for, you know, 8-10 hours, but really, like, you put this on, you let it dry down, and it's not going anywhere, and they're so pretty. So I have the color, like I said, Rebel Rose, and I also have the color Nudist Beach. And I will show you right here. I do find that Nudist Beach is a little bit more sheer, kind of more patchy than the Rebel Rose. But still, it's buildable, and you really don't have to use a whole lot of product. They do dry down. So this is the Nudist Beach, and that is the Rebel Rose right there. In any case, the Nudist Beach, you do have to do like maybe 2 coats at the most if you want it completely opaque. They do not make your lips feel sticky at all. I think they also have like 10-ish or so colors in the line. That's my only gripe about it. I wish they had a wider range in this formulation, because I'm definitely reaching for these on a regular basis, almost every day. They also work really well if you want to put like a lip gloss or a lip topper on top of them. It doesn't affect the color. It doesn't come off onto your applicator for your lip gloss. Truly, like, see? Nothing. There is absolutely no transfer. Okay, that's it, everyone, for our drugstore haul and update. And like I said, I got a ton more of makeup and beauty products this last month and a half. A lot of new launches, but I tried so hard to condense that video down so that it was something that wasn't, you know, like an hour long. It just wasn't happening. So I decided to give you my top picks from as many categories as I could, let you know what I thought of it and if it was something that is worth purchasing or not. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you share it with your friends, and let us know in the comment section below if this is something that you would like to see again, if you'd like to see another drugstore haul and update video. Thank you again so much for watching. Really, truly, we appreciate it. Myself and Emma, we very much appreciate all of the connections, all the friendships we've made through this channel, and we cannot wait to see our channel grow and to see what other friendships that we can establish. So we hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Make sure that you hit subscribe if you haven't done so already and if you're new to this channel. And we will see you next time in our next Mom and Me video. Bye, everybody.